4 things not to do in quarantine if you want to become stronger and continue to make training gains during this lockdown. Now, it's easy to see how we could slide backwards in our health, and especially the areas of strength and cardio, because we are being forced to adopt a way of life that is even more sedentary than what we were doing before, obviously. And as you know, many problems, health problems like obesity, like high blood pressure, many diabetes, things that are widespread health issues in America and in the world, come from a lifestyle that is much too sedentary. And now we're truly in the danger zone, because now we're being forced to live in a way that is sedentary. So then the question becomes, what can we do to not only maintain a certain level of strength and condition, but to increase our strength and condition? Because again, we have to remember that if we're not advancing, we are sliding backwards. If we're not getting stronger, we're getting weaker. 4 things that you can avoid if you don't want to slide backwards in your training. So the first one to avoid is watching more TV and Netflix and media than you were before, right? So if you were watching whatever 1 or 2 hours of Netflix before, don't increase that time. Use that extra time to do something productive. Use that time to do something that's going to advance you in your life. Because let's be honest, although that Netflix show is entertaining and it gives you that quick fix of adrenaline or a dopamine or whatever it is, it's not advancing you in your life. It's not making you stronger. It's not making you smarter. And after a certain point, it's actually having the reverse effect. It's making you weaker. It's dumbing us down. I love Netflix. Do I like it? Yes. But do I watch it every day? No. Do I regulate the amount of time that I watch it? Yes. Do I watch every series that comes up in my feed? No. Because I know how dangerous it is to start to get stuck in that cycle of using these media that are made to entertain us as a way to escape the intense problems and situations that we're being faced with in the world today. So that's the first one, is just make sure to control the amount of media you consume. Number 2 is don't eat more, eat less. So that means instead of, oh, I have more time, I'm going to open the fridge and eat more. That's a natural thing that we do. We're bored, we want to eat more. But you have to be super aware of that and stay on top of that and make sure to not eat more, eat less. And the food that you do eat, ensure that it's quality. You know, fruits, leafy greens, nuts, all those things that we've been aware that are good for us. So we just need to keep eating more of that. That's the key to maintaining the immune system through diet. Now, there's other ways to maintain and increase and strengthen the immune system, which I talk a lot about in other videos, but that is through diet. So that is the second one. Now, the third one is, don't give yourself the opportunity to say, I'm going to wait till this passes and then I'm going to get in shape. And there's a couple reasons for that. The first one is because we don't know when this is going to end. So if you do that, you're setting yourself up for disaster. You're setting yourself up for failure in your physical and mental life, but especially when it comes to your strength and condition and your endurance. You have to keep those things sharp. You have to keep those things working if you want to be effective at all in life. You know, I think we're at a point where we're realizing that we have to aggressively maintain our physical condition and make ourselves stronger, because no one's going to do it for us. In fact, there are many conversations being had that discourage us becoming mentally and, well, especially physically stronger. So you got to remember to not give yourself of that excuse to, oh, I'll wait till this is over, because we don't know when it's going to be over. So the key is today, tomorrow, this week. What does your training schedule look like? And then the next one I would say the last one I would say to avoid is avoid staying indoors all the time. You see where I am right now? I'm in nature, and this is something that is so important for us to remember, that we have to be in nature. We have to put ourselves in nature, because that is what our essence is. And if we separate ourselves from that, if we cut ourselves off from that, we are truly going into a realm of a very dystopian and unappealing realm. It's a place we don't want to go. We have to keep our connection to nature and maintain it, and do what it takes to stay in nature and continue to enjoy it, because that has effects on our mind, it has effects on our body. The airflow is very important, and we just need to remember to stay in nature. So don't stay in your house, get out in nature. There's a helicopter flying, it's going to get pretty loud, so I'm going to end this video right here, and stay healthy.